Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Thursday, February 10th. We got a 7-game slate. Gonna try to get through this as fast as possible. Hope you guys had a productive night. Hope you guys made some money, and we're going to start with Draftkings. We're going to start with point guard. You already know the deal. Luka Magic is back. The Clippers have no one to stop him. Absolutely in play. Curry, 10-5 against New York, coming off of an L, in play. Kyrie going to be playing by himself in Washington. Absolutely not worth 10-4. You're going to need like 60 fantasy points. John Morant's in play against Detroit. Just smashed him by himself. Chris Paul, 9,200 in play. Booker, still too cheap. Jump on it. You guys see how Booker's playing right now? And you got to catch him while he's hot. We've been waiting for years for him to be aggressive consistently, and we're getting that. And we need to acknowledge that and play him at 8,900. He's averaging 25 real points a game. He's taking 20 shots a game. He's taking 7 threes a game. 5 rebounds, 4 assists a game. That's what you're getting that's real stats, not fantasy stats. That's real stats. So, I would hop on Booker whenever I can. 8,900 is a fine price. Van Fleet is fine against Houston. Should blow them out. Drew Holiday, 8K. Definitely going to be playing all day guarding Chris Paul and probably Booker, or probably Booker rather than Chris Paul. But Drew Holiday going to have a long day ahead of him. He's still in play. Scotty Barnes, point guard, small forward eligible, like I say in every video. I don't like him because when him, OG, Siakam are playing, they all three do the same thing. Score, rebound, pass, dribble. That's what wings do, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want Scotty Barnes, because how do you know when the Scotty Barnes game is coming? Usually it's the Pascal Siakam game. If you get 3-4 steals out of OG, you get the OG game. When are you getting the Barnes game? Let me know. Powell on this new team, he's fine. Should be the go-to guy. Marcus Morris is out of his mind. I've been telling you about Marcus Morris for weeks. He doesn't want to be there. Not necessarily with the Clippers, but his mind ain't on basketball. I told you that already. That's why he suplexed. Was it John Morant? That's why he suplexed John Morant in midair the other day. I'll be telling you these things, and these things happen. So I was like, either listen to me or don't listen. It's whatever. Jalen Brunson, 6,700. He's all right. RJ Barrett had a down game. Price is down. Play him if he's healthy. Kyle Lowry's another guy. I don't know where his mind is at, but he definitely hasn't had basketball on his mind last few games, last few weeks. I don't play players like that. I play players that are available. I play players that want to win and take pride in their craft. That's the players I play. It may sound dumb, but when your player hits value, then you understand why. Or when your player doesn't hit value, you understand why. When the same players don't hit value every day, it's a reason. It's not a fluke. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason. Jordan Poole, 62. I think Clay is back, so Poole is irrelevant. Tyler Hero's fine. Porter Jr., play him at your own risk. Dinwiddie's not very good, but he's going to go against Brooklyn. He's probably going to play well. More than likely he plays well. And Beal is gone with an injury, so Dinwiddie should play very well. Reggie Jackson, another guy. 5,900 is okay for him. He's not like spectacular or anything, but 5,900 for starting point guard. Play him. Graham, as long as he starts. Listen, it's gonna be rough for Graham. You got Graham, McCollum, Ingram, Valanciunas. Graham now becomes like the fourth option. I wouldn't play him, but listen, you can do what you like. Jalen Green, you could play. Cam Thomas, you could play. They're bringing him off the bench. Listen, Steve Kerr isn't a real good coach. Like, you know, when you're bringing in firepower off the bench, when 3 of your main starters aren't playing, you're just trying to be cute. This is what he does off the bench. Imagine if they started him. You got poor Patty Mills up there chucking up threes like he's Klay Thompson or something. Doesn't make any sense. Steve Kerr's not Steve Kerr. Sorry. Steve Nash. Steve Nash is not a good coach. He's a first-time coach, but you know, not only is he not a good coach, he couldn't even hide the fact that Harden doesn't want to be there. He couldn't even hide it well. Just saying a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Like we've been watching the NBA for years. I've been watching the NBA since '93. Like I know what I'm seeing. You understand what I'm saying? Don't insult our intelligence. Where we at? Patty Mills. I'm not playing anybody from Brooklyn. Play Cam Thomas maybe. I'm not playing anybody else. Patty Mills is not going to get those wide open threes because there's no Harden, there's no Kyrie. Well, it's going to be Kyrie, but no, I'm not touching him. Alec Burks, if he started, you could play him. Melton is fine. Gabe Vincent is no Gabe Vincent. Corey Joseph if he starts, but you know, I'll play him gingerly. What that means is not. If you're playing 50 lineups, play him in 1. That's what I mean. Kemba Walker's 3,900. That's still too expensive for him. I think, Alvarado gets pushed back also because you got another guard in the rotation. So Aaron Holiday, if he starts, listen, if Aaron Holiday was 37 cents, I still wouldn't play him. I think that's about it down here. You know I don't like to dig in the trash. Let's continue. Irving, we spoke about him. Whatever. Ingram, I wait to see how McCollum fits in. If McCollum plays, before I go and play Ingram for 9,200. Remember, these people got to pay off these salaries. You can run around and play Ingram all you want. You need 56 fantasy points. So play him if you like, but if you don't think, and you're playing Miami, good luck with that. Booker, it's fine. Cunningham, if he plays, you know what? When I think his salary's too high for him, Cunningham comes out with a beast of a game. So you know what? Listen. His play style, he's somewhat matchup proof because he touches on all stats. If Cunningham plays, you can play him if you like. OG, another wing, just like Barnes. Listen, if you think he's going to grab a lot of steals and blocks against Houston, play him. Norman Powell is fine. Oh, Klay Thompson is out. I don't know. Klay Thompson was out for last game. Maybe he's in for this game. We'll see. Gary Trent, it's fine. Bane is fine. Bridges, Fournier has a big number against Golden State. I want to play him. Reggie Bullock. I know Reggie Bullock started off that other game slow. 29 points, 20 fantasy points. I mean, listen, you can take a shot at him if he starts. 5,200. Jalen Green, spoke about him. Hamidou Diallo, that's a no. Especially if Cunningham doesn't play. Gordon, I heard him in trade talks. Don't play Gordon. Imagine you play him and he gets traded and he can't play the rest of the game. You'll be tight. I think that's it. Everybody else down here is a scrub. Okay, Butler is fine. Middleton might be a lock. He's too cheap. Kuzma, you can play him against Brooklyn. Should be a lot of shots, a lot of rebounds. OG and Barnes wanted the same. We spoke about that. Sadiq Bey's in play. More specifically, if Cunningham is out. Marcus Morris Sr., I wouldn't play him. I mean, you could play him, but keep in mind his mind ain't on basketball. I've been telling you this all month. Like, do what you like. Herbert Jones, probably not. Finney Smith. Finney Smith is, I'd rather drink hot dog water. Porter Jr., no. No. Terrence Mann, no. Terrence Mann's supposed to be like the future, and he hasn't shown anything futuristic about his skills, so I don't know what's going on with him. Alright, let's go to power forward. Giannis. Didn't I tell you Giannis was going to smash the Lakers? I'm about to change my name to DFS Genie. I really be calling out these spots because they're really easy to see for me. Giannis is going to have another good game because he's playing a good team. Hey, ain't that the finals rematch? I think. Yeah, that might be the finals rematch. Phoenix and Milwaukee. So yeah, he's definitely going to have a twinkle in his eye. Play Giannis. Thank me later. Siakam. Yeah, we spoke about him. He's fine. Randle's price is coming down. Is it? No, I thought that's at 8,100. My bad. I don't know. You can play him if you like. If you like living on the edge, play Julius Randle. Josh Jackson Jr. is in play. His price is finally coming up. Jeremy Grant's in play. He's a little rusty, but you'd rather be ahead of the curve, or you'd rather be ahead than behind. So I'd play Jeremy Grant in a few lineups. Jackson Hayes, I'd play him. I think he's starting now. If he starts, you can play him in a few lineups, though. Not like no main lineup, because remember you got Valanciunas, McCollum, and B.I. taking shots now. So be careful with that. Covington. Covington's in play. Not anything to do with what he's done before, but if he starts, I feel like they're really gonna see what he could give them. So I'd play him for 5K, and if he plays well, his price will go up. Sengun, if he starts, yes. Boucher, Anderson, Griffin, no. Griffin played when no stars. He started when there was no stars, and he still couldn't do anything. Griffin is a wash. Crowder, if you like. Batum, if he starts at 3,700. And the Knicks is still not playing Cam Reddish. Listen, NBA is really, really, really crazy. I don't know what's going on. I haven't even said anything about these trades. NBA is really, really, really crazy. Bam's in play. Wood's in play. Valanciunas is in play. Portis is in play. Ayton looks great. And Steven Adams should grab 20 rebounds tomorrow. Kevin Looney, no. I think that's about it. Sengun if he started. That's about it. That's something for FanDuel. Alright, listen. If you're new here, this is what we do. We break down NBA slates every single day. Subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, let YouTube know that you appreciate the video. We got the All-Star break coming soon, so there's gonna be no basketball for a little while. So because of that, what I'm gonna do is, if you guys join the Bronze Patreon, which is only NBA main slate, I will throw in hockey, MMA, and any sport. If it's if it's on a site, if it's a sport that it's on the DFS site, I'll um I'll provide lineups for that through the bronze package for the same price as the only basketball main slate. The only thing is, if you sign up for that, you gotta let me know a day in advance. You gotta give me a little bit of time of what sport and what slate and what lineups you need. You know, if you give me a little bit of time, I can make it happen for you. And I do that all for the same price as the bronze package, which is the NBA only. And the thing is, if you break it down, Patreon is monthly. Everybody knows that. But if you break it down weekly, it's about $12.50 a week, and you get in every sport. You get in lineup for every sport. So that's something to consider, because that's what I do. I'm going to play hockey when NBA is out. That's going to be my daily grind, hockey, and then MMA, obviously. We got the Super Bowl on Sunday. So that's what we're doing. So if you're interested, hit me up on Twitter. If you're doing fine, you don't need help, then that's great. If you need a little bit of help, jump on the bronze Patreon, and don't mind what it says. I know when you sign up, and I know if you sign up on the 10th or after, you're gonna get any sport. And if you're already in the bronze tier, that applies to you too. So that's something to chew on. Let's get to FanDuel, and let's start with point guard. Luka looks amazing. Ja, Curry, Paul. Now, typically, more than likely, when you go from Draftkings to FanDuel, the pricing is a lot softer on FanDuel. So if it's somebody that I liked on Draftkings and their price is even cheaper on FanDuel, then better. You know what I'm saying? So Luka, Morant, Curry, Paul, even Kyrie isn't playing on FanDuel. Drew, Van Fleet, Cunningham looks amazing. Still don't like Poole. I don't like Porter. Jefferson, Reggie Jackson's okay. Brunson, Dinwiddie looks great. Patty Mills, if you like living on the edge. No Graham for me. No Melton, unless he starts or something. Lowry's 5,400. You could probably try him at 5,400. Jalen Green at 48 is fine. Javon Carter off the bench, I don't think so. I'm not messing with a Steve Nash rotation. And Corey Joseph if he starts. And that's about it. Kemba's washed. Probably gets released tomorrow or later today. Small forward. Jimmy at 92 looks great. Booker looks amazing. Middleton is still good here. McCollum, if he plays, I don't know. I'd wait to see how he's incorporated into the Pelicans. Powell is fine. Powell's a little pricey, but he's Powell. He could get hot. RJ Barrett, 69, he's fine. Gary Trent is fine. Hero's fine. Cam Thomas is priced up. He's coming off the bench again. I'm not playing him. Not at 6K off the bench with Steve Nash. Bane, Brunson looks good. Reggie Bullock, if you want. That Diallo if Cunningham doesn't play. No Graham for me. Kennard you could take a shot at. Duncan Robinson, hell no. Finney Smith, no. Damian Lee, Terrence Mann, no. And Bruce Brown, absolutely not. Small forward, let's go. Giannis looks great. Brandon Ingram looks great. Kuzma looks good. OG's more expensive. I'm good on FanDuel with OG. Scotty Barnes, a little bit better, but you know my rule. Covington's a little bit spicy for FanDuel for me. You can play him if you like. Andrew Wiggins, I don't like playing with Clay next to him. Mikhail, you can play. Desmond Bain looks fine. Marcus Morris looks great on FanDuel. Jason Tate, my 6'4" power forward for Houston. No. Crowder, yes. No, Crowder's pricey. I wouldn't play Crowder at 52. You need 6 times value. Remember that. What's 5 times 6? Alright then. I think that's about it. Batum, if he starts, I don't even like him like that. If Batum starts, I play him in like 1 of 10 lineups. And I don't think Gordon's going to be in Houston tomorrow or later on. Let's go to power forward. Alright. Why pay 10-4 for Siakam when you could get Giannis for 11-5? So that's where I stand with that. Randle, no. Bam, yes. Christian Wood, Jaren Jackson, Bobby Portis, yes. Jackson Hayes, no. Spoke about Morris. Looney for 58. They could go to hell with that. He might hit value, but that's a chance you want to take. Isaiah Stewart, absolutely not. Boucher, no. Boucher is a big, but he's still close to Siakam and not going to get that many minutes. So, and when I say close to him, I mean like do the same things. I realize I got to be so specific when I speak with people that are not like, really that don't have that much experience with the NBA and DFS. Jeremy Grant looks absolutely delicious. He's still getting his 30 minutes. He's going to hit his shots at some point. I'd play him at 5K any day. 5,200. Blake Griffin, no. Maxi Kleber, even better than Blake Griffin. James, no. Serge Ibaka, he's not going to start, so no. 4,800, no. Batum, yeah, if he starts. Everybody down here don't play enough minutes. Wow, center, the highest salary center for FanDuel is Julius Randle. That's amazing. DeAndre Ayton looks good. Valanciunas looks like play of the night. We'll see. Steven Adams looks good. Zubac looked good, but you gotta be careful with his minutes. Taj Gibson is too expensive. I know the Knicks centers are not healthy, but Taj Gibson is still too expensive. Because at the end of the day, he's Taj Gibson. So listen, that's FanDuel, that's Draftkings. I'm about to jump to Yahoo next. Listen, if you're not coming along to Yahoo, thank you for being here. Don't forget my offer, all sports included for the rest of the month. Patreon, bronze tier. Just send me a message. We'll get it going. Other than that, hope you had a profitable night, and make sure you hit subscribe and thumbs up on your way out. And we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, let's jump to Yahoo. Yahoo will start with point guard. Luka's fine. Child looks amazing. Curry, Paul, Van Fleet, fine. Drew Holiday is fine. Kyle Lowry at 23 is reasonable because they know that he's not good. Kevin Porter, you could take a shot on if you want. Dinwiddie might be played tonight, 2,200. I'd play Dinwiddie on Yahoo. Reggie Jackson is also good. I think that's it. I can usually tell when it's about to fall off a cliff on Yahoo. So, Reggie Jackson and up. Booker's too cheap. Might be played tonight. Another play tonight. $38. I'd pick him over Irving, but Washington is trash. Irving might have a game of his life because they need to win. On Yahoo, I'd play Kyrie for $37. Sometimes you gotta use you gotta take some of the soap operas of of the NBA and use that into DFS. Like, we know that the Nets are losing a lot of games and they need to win. We know that Harden isn't playing, so it's going to be Kyrie by himself, and they're playing Washington. This is a good spot for him to go for 50 real life points. So Kyrie's absolutely in play. The more that I think of it, the more I like him. So I'm looking for Kyrie to have a big game. Cade Cunningham, if he plays, it's fine. Norman Powell, if he plays, it's fine. Well, he is playing, he's fine. Jalen Brunson for $25, I don't think so. Bane is okay. Jalen Green, if you're feeling froggy, you could probably get away with Cam Thomas off the bench. And Aaron Holiday is almost minimum on Yahoo, and he's going to start, but he's not any good though, so y'all figure that out. Small forward, Jimmy Buckets is 41, that's fine. Ingram looks great. Middleton looks better. OG, whatever. Bay looks good. Wiggins, 25, no. Mikal Bridges, 23, okay. Marcus Morris Sr. at 19, looks good. Patty Mills, $16, I don't know. It's up to you. If you're making a few lineups, you can throw him in one. I think that's about it. Last night we had Justice Winslow at $10. We're not getting that again for a long time. They know they messed up. Giannis at 56 is in play, absolutely. Julius Randle at 33 looks good. Like, the scoring is so different from FANDUEL and Draftkings, because when I wouldn't play Randle, I would play him. Randle's in play, Jackson's in play, Kuzma looks good. I'd skip Grant with all these other players around the same price range. Covington looks fine. No Jackson hates for me. I want to see how they incorporate McCollum, like I said. What else we got here? Kessler Edwards, you want to take a shot at him? Go on ahead. And Jalen Smith is a bum again. Nice. Let's go to center. Siakam at 42. I think they think he's Karl Anthony Towns. He's a little bit overpriced. Not a big deal. Bam looks great. Wood looks great. Valanciunas looks amazing. DeAndre Ayton looks great. Bobby Portis looks great. Steven Adams looks good. Zubac is fine at $16 for what he's going to do. Same thing with Looney. Kleber if he starts. Let's go to draft. Let's go to super draft. Oh, we smashed super draft tonight too. We put like almost a 400 on super draft. If you guys are having trouble cashing super draft because of the multipliers, jump into Patreon, bronze package, and you'll definitely win more than you lose because we've been smashing super draft like every night. Luka is in play. Curry's in play. Morant's in play. Van Fleet, Paul Booker's fine. Kyrie Irving might be a lot. I'm starting to get this feeling he's going to go off. Cade Cunningham is a great play at 125. Dinwiddie, 135. It's a good play. Lowry, I don't trust. You already know I don't trust him. So, Bane is in play. Barrett, when Barrett plays well on Super Draft, he's usually the top scorer or one of them at a 145. Pay attention. Norman Powell at 155 looks good. Reggie Jackson 1.6 looks good. I'm not playing Jalen Green on Super Draft. Poole, no. Patty Mills, you could take a shot at. It falls off rather quickly in Super Draft. Unless there's some value like Cam Thomas, you could play Cam Thomas. I play him when they only have one star. He starts off slow. Obviously, he comes off the bench. He's usually in the winning lineups. He's usually in my winning lineups. So play Cam Thomas, and I think that's where it ends. There's nobody else down here. Man, my man Cam Reddish is a 2. Okay, let's go to forward. We're almost done. Trying to make these videos quicker and touch on as many people as I can. Trying to please everybody. Alright, Giannis is always a staple in my super draft lineups. Probably looks good. You can play Siakam, Kuzma, Ingram, Bam, Wood. Randle is fine at a 1.25. OG at a 1.3, not so much. Not for me. Middleton, Reggie Jackson is fine, especially with these blocks and steals on SuperDraft. Jeremy Grant, I'll pass on. Portis looks good. Bay, Marcus Smart, no. What else we got down here? Who else wants to join us? You know, Crowder, no. If you're playing somebody at these prices, at these multipliers, you want somebody on their team to be injured and for them to be fulfilling their role at these multipliers. That's a trick to Draftkings. Unless you just stick to people that you know are going to go off. Luka, Giannis, Braun, AD. I play them every night on SuperDraft. I win every night on SuperDraft. Because you know what they're going to do. 50, 60 fantasy points. As these multipliers increase, the production goes down, and that's the point of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the reliability of some of these guys. Like, you know, you can rely on Ingram most nights. Siakam, Butler, you know that. The rest, that's why their multipliers are low. You know what I'm saying? It's about a reliability thing. So for center now, Valanciunas looks great. Bam looks great. Ayton. And centers are usually a very small player pool. My center player pool is going to be Valanciunas, Adebayo, Ayton. And that's like center only. Steven Adams is on the cusp of it, but he may not get that many minutes in Detroit because they may not need him. So pay attention to that. Listen, we got to another video. Thank you guys for being here. For the rest of you that are left, like I said, I hope you had a profitable day. If you're interested in all sports, all slates, all main slates, you know what I'm saying? So if it's hockey, main slate. NFL is included, only one game left. MMA is weekend, so you know what I'm saying? So all hockey, NBA, main slates, all that stuff. Football, golf, even we got golf tomorrow. That's included in the bronze. So if you jump on that, you'll be able to catch the golf that's starting a little bit later. So all sports included. If it's on the site, then it's going to be incorporated into the bronze package for the rest of the month, and I got you for the same price. It comes out to about $12.50 a week. So you know, think about whatever. Listen, subscribe on your way out. Thumbs up. Hit notifications if you're new, so you know when I drop these videos. I usually drop them about 1 a.m., 1:32 East Coast time, but I was waiting on my radiator to shut the hell up, but we made it. So listen, thanks for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a good night and have a good day. Ciao.